Hi Evie, my knitting buddy. I hope you're doing well on your hat. I have finished my 7 inches. I like the way it turned out. I think the colors are really pretty. So in order to measure it, you have to push a lot of it to the side. See, there it is. So I've pushed a lot of it to the side. So I'm going to be able to put this part down flat. So I'm going to put this down on the table. So I have it laying down flat on the table. And I don't know if you can see this big end, the big cast on end. See that big cast on end? That's the side you want to measure from. The other side looks like this. It's not as big, so you want to measure from this big cast on end. So I'm laying it back on the table. I have it flat. And you take your tape measure, you put it up at the top, and then there's my 7 inches right there. So that's how you measure. Put it right underneath the needle. Right underneath the needle, not on the needle, but underneath the needle to the big cast on end. So I have my 7 inches there. Now another thing you can do with this stitch, since this is garter stitch, you can count your ridges. So I told you in the past video that I thought 5 rows would make an inch, and you could do 5 times 7, which would be 35. But a little more than 5 rows makes an inch. It's kind of in between. So for the 7 inches, I have 25 ridges here. So it's 50 rows. So counting the ridges, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. These are the ridges we count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See, that's a ridge right there. There's a ridge right here. Ridge here. So those are the ridges we count. I remember in your design you said you wanted to have a brim, you wanted to have a little flip up. So you'll have enough to flip up, probably 1.5 inches, maybe 2 inches. And then here at the top, we'll make decreases so that the hat will fit the crown of your head. And I'll show you how to decrease in the next video. So just remember when you are knitting that you need to just take your time, check your work, make sure that it looks the way you want it to look. And then you'll be happy and proud of what you've done. I'm sure that whatever you do, it's going to be beautiful. And also keep in mind that whenever you do anything creative and artistic, the joy is in the process of doing it oftentimes, and not in the finished process, but in the process of doing it. So I hope that you are having a good time knitting, and until next time, happy knitting.